Hey everybody, this is World War Guy here today, and before we begin, there's a bit of noise going on outside, so if that bothers you, sorry about it. As you can see here, I'm finally doing another impression video. This one is not World War II, it's actually East German, and I'm going for mid-70s, mid-1970s, and yeah, this uniform, Cold War era is not really my main topic to study. So I'm not an expert at all on the uniform. So like I said, this is mid-70s based on the photos that I've seen. Some of the things are not exactly accurate. I'm missing some items. For the most part, it's a pretty good impression if you ask me. I'm going to do a quick turnaround and then we're going to closer up on the equipment and uniform in just a minute. Alright, I'll see you on the close-up. Alright guys, so here's the close-up of the uniform. I don't have the phone on the stand, so it's going to be a bit shaky, so just deal with that. But as you can see here, we got I believe it's the M51 steel helmet. A lot of people thought or believe that this was actually developed in the 50s during the Cold War, but it actually was an idea planned out, a prototype, during 1943. I know that Hitler personally disliked the shape and basically disregarded the helmet. So I got that helmet, it's an original one. Put that on the floor so I can work with the flab. As you can see here, it's named. And then somewhere on the shell, yep, right there, you guys can see that. It is marked, and of course 2 hands is not enough. Oh my god, a 3rd hand would be perfect. There it is. So as you can see there, 1968, so that's good for the impression mid-70s that I'm doing. So just flop that back there. Moving down with the equipment, on what it looks like on the right side for you guys is actually on the left side. Nope. Yes, my bad. Is the gas mask bag. Inside you'd obviously have the gas mask, which I do not own, so I just put some old clothes in there. And then it would attach around your waist with a waist strap, if you guys can see that there. Next to it you have the canteen, the East German style canteen. Normally this would go on the back right about here, but since I'm a small guy and this pack is also in the way and it's also displayed in my room, I decided to keep it in the front so it's visible. It's a plastic flask inside with synthetic leather straps and a metal cup, very similar to the World War II style, and it attaches to the belt instead of a bread bag with a loop here. And then here you have the ammo pouches for the magazines. I'm not a weapons expert, especially not for East Germany, so I believe it's just for the AK-47. I'm not sure if it's a specific AK-47 or model, so on, but you just have your magazines inside. And what I do, because I don't actually really own any correct magazines, is I put bottles in here, beer bottles, you know, because war's bad, so just carry a drink around instead. That makes sense. There's that. Moving back here, you have the assault pack. Oh, let me take that out. You have the assault pack, which inside would carry, I believe, your shelter have, extra clothing, rations, and so on. And here you'd have your name tag, probably with your unit as well. Just a big old pouch. If you guys have seen my personal review on this pack, you can see more in detail of it. And it's attached to Y straps, as you can see here, and back here as well. And of course, for more equipment, you have the Y straps, which is very important to hold your belt, as you can see there. Loops around your belt there to hold it up, because this gets pretty heavy. This I'd assume would get heavy, and this obviously filled with water would be quite heavy. Let me put this back real quick before I lose it. So that's the uniform, or the equipment, and then the uniform, you would have the typical rain camo. This is just a jacket, it has 2 breast pockets. Normally there would be some waist pockets, but this model does not have any. And then you have 1 sleeve pocket on each side, and then you have a wrist adjustment here. The pants would also be matching rain camo pants. And then for the boots is one of the things that I have that's incorrect. These are actually World War II reproduction jack boots. You guys can see that. And the main difference is the fact that these are hobnailed, while the original East German ones would actually have rubber soles. But since this is not a main impression, this is just because it was a fun impression to do, I didn't really feel like spending $60 to $80 on a pair of boots when the jack boots are very similar. The East German soldiers would oftentimes, I believe it's unblouse their pants, so they'd have it hanging out of the pants. They would not tuck it into the shaft like World War II Germany would. But there are some photos I've seen where they do put it in the pants, but the norm is to leave it outside the pants like this. Now, of course, the undershirt I believe would have been like a white collared shirt after the photos I've seen. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said, it's a very generic East German impression. Not much to it. You know, it's a cheap and fun impression to do, good to have on a mannequin like I do right here. And so there's that. I'll do one more turnaround with it, with me wearing it. And besides that, that's about it. Alright guys, that was the close-up of the equipment and uniform. A few things you guys saw differently is I had the canteen on the front. Normally it would be on the back. Normally it would be on the back just like that, so that's where it's supposed to be. And of course I don't have my bayonet, which would be just about right here where the canteen was. That's because this impression is not a big concern for me, so I didn't really feel like spending $60 for it. As well as the boots, like I explained, not a very important impression to me, so I just decided to keep these boots. But besides that, the rest is just very generic, mid-1970s infantry for East German, the NVA. That's about it, really. If you guys like the video, please drop a like. If you guys want to comment on anything, tell me what's wrong, what's right, so on, please let me know. If you're watching this and you realize you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and to share the video. But besides that, you guys have a great day.